Holas, holas, and holas. Hello, people. Hi, what's going on with you? This is Tamika, Meek Meek. I hope you all are doing so beautiful today. We are going to get a little reading in, get some energy. We're going to use the astral cards. Actually, we're going to use a few decks and see what the hell comes out. Something could be significant about Libra energy, Taurus, Leo, something to do with love, second house energy with the house of value. Maybe what someone values in terms of pleasure could be significant. Seventh house and seventh and eighth house, partnership, relating and intimacy. Relating and intimacy. That's what we were just talking about. 87 or 78 could be significant. Maybe someone's born in those years. 07 and 08 could be significant as well with intimacy and relating. Something to do with a relationship being during those 2 years, the 07 and 08. We said Leo, Libra, and Taurus. 7th house is Libra. Oh, look at that. And 8th house is Scorpio. So, but Scorpio is also the house of like taboo shit. So how someone is relating to taboo shit could be significant. Mercury. So this has to do with communication, intellect. Oh, look. Somebody in their north node. It gives like forward thinking. School. This is a soul school. Learning curve, fulfillment, and purpose. I mean, there are more. But with communication and Mercury, this could be someone in school learning a craft. This could be someone who is on their spiritual path, their life path, and they communicate about that, or someone has thoughts about your destiny or your life path. They have thoughts, or there's information about how you learn, or just how people could be talking about what your destiny is and the passion. Oh, wow, that's dope energy. To have the north node with the 5th house. The 5th house is the sun energy, Leo. And that is the sun, the rotating energy, the main character energy. So you are the main character in your north node. Damn. You're out here living. It's like living your dream. Oh, look, with the sun. Your essence, your energy, your self-awareness. There's communication about it. The things that you say, the things that you think, how you think. The way you perceive things. People can see you as a muse, as something or someone to aspire to be motivated by. Something about bees could be significant. Busy bees. You could also be like the queen bee, and there are bees buzzing around you. Buzzing around could be information buzzing, but with the bees, that's a honeycomb. That's sweetness. Something could be significant about March and April as well. We have bees in our porch. Actually, it's crazy, but during certain times of the year in the spring, they all come out, and when I say it's thousands of them, just swarming around. So something about March or April could be significant with regard to communication and someone's north node. Someone could be getting a job or going to school during those times. Something about, this is like you being seen as hot shit though, like the shit. How you mature, how you process information, how you're blossoming. This is very much glow up energy. And with Neptune, it's like it's almost a secret. Oh, wow. With Neptune, it's almost like it's a secret. Or if it's not a secret, Neptune deals with like imagination and dreams. So this is like your dreams coming true. Or this is someone looking at you in disbelief. Like, how? Like this main character energy with this north node. Eso es lo que tiene. I just told you a little bit of my business. I'm about to tell you a little bit more. My North Node is in Capricorn. So is my moon sign and my Mars. And they're all in the 5th house. Somebody is crazy, maybe. But I don't know why I needed to tell you people that. Something is significant, though. Like, this is really boss energy. This is you coming out as a... I was going to say, I'm a pound. But you're not regular weed. You're not Reggie. You're not. This is very much like, yo, who the fuck are you? This is superstar energy, if I'm going to be honest. Que dono fiesta. All right. We're going to keep these because I like how they look. And then we'll get more information. Que dono fiestas. Your destiny. People are talking. Not just about your destiny, but about, like, you. Is almost, I don't know, supernatural is what I got, the word that came to me. And supernatural has to do with the two brothers, Dean and Sam. So those names could be significant. And they chased, maybe you chase demons, or you get rid of demons, or you, they were really going around taking care of those entities that were difficult to deal with. So maybe that is your energy. Maybe you do it with someone else, a brother, someone who's close to you, or maybe that is just you by yourself. Dean Martin could be significant, so the name Martin. But, like, you deal with all types of entities. Even, what was that? Dean got possessed by an entity. Did Sam too? I know Dean did. And I think he was in hell or some shit. His eyes were black. Que no fita. Maybe you have the ability to see things that people don't see. Or you have the ability to do things that people don't do. Or can't do. Not don't do, but can't do. I have a supernatural deck too. Wait a minute. See, that's where it was meant for us to be, downstairs. Supernatural, join the hunt. So, join the hunt? Who is joining the hunt? Oh, look. And then we have the daughter of baskets and the son of baskets. 2 people, right? But this is like water energy. This is like love. Something rare and special. And this is somebody who's a witch or accused of being a witch. Let us, and that's what energy is that? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. And look, more Pisces and Cancer energy. Something about the moon. Secrets. Maybe you tell secrets. I saw the Mercury with the secret energy. God damn. People are talking about your independence. They're talking about your material gains, your hard work. How whatever it is you're doing, your success will be well-deserved or is well-deserved. This is someone who lives an upscale lifestyle. Something about an inheritance could also be significant. Maybe this is things that you have thoughts about or you know information about, or there's a certain perception about this. People are seeing something from a different lens. You are very protected. She's wearing this dress with the evil eyes. So you know how to protect yourself and are protected by a spiritual animal. That's a cat sitting in her lap. So a cat could be significant. This is Virgo energy. And Mercury deals with Virgo and Gemini. Virgo deals with 6th house, which deals with your daily routines, your job, your home. Like every aspect of your life, people are talking about. And they're talking about your material gain. They're talking about how it's almost as if this woman is sitting without a care in the world or a worry. This is having a martini. Shaken and not stirred could be significant. Something about golden seal could be significant as well. But yeah, so we have that under Mercury. And look, under that we have Then we just see 7 and 8. And now we see 8 and 9. 8 of coins. Damn, bitch, who are you? The 8 of coins is someone who is a guru. Someone who grinds. They out there, like, wait till no fear that they make this shit look easy. From the, with the 8 and the 9, is no fear that whatever skills you have, you look like a professional. You could have just started this shit yesterday, and then people are like, oh, damn, that is awesome. How long you been doing this? 30 years? And you're like, shit, no, just yesterday, bitch. Like, this is that type of energy. Que don't fear the entrepreneurship. You can have your own business that people are talking about, or this is your destiny. This is what, well, we're going to get another card for that, but I said it so it means something. Your destiny. Your skill development. This says a new job too. Didn't we see something with a new job or school? That's this destiny energy with soul school. School, new job, or intern. See, with intern, you're new to something, but you are crushing the hell out of it. They're like people who have been doing the same thing for years, and the way you do is just something special with regard to it. Let me find out. Yes, yes. People think you show off. This says a show off energy, someone who's loud and jealous. No, I think people are loud and jealous about you. You, it says show off, right? You could, you know how when someone doesn't like you and they have, it'll be like, that bitch can just breathe and it'll be a problem. That's what that is. You're showing off as you being, as you existing. This daughter of fire, daughter of sticks energy is Wands energy. It's Sagittarius. Oh, wow. Sagittarius, 9th house energy, Jupiter. So you have really good luck. You're very expansive, very knowledgeable. Could be about a lot of occult stuff, spiritual stuff, religious stuff. Get into different cultures. Like, you're very well versed. Something about traveling could also be significant. But you being you is you showing off. Get the no fear. You love to travel, passionate, determined, free-spirited, charming, bold, self-assured. And people like, oh, that bitch is showing off. Because you're being you. And again, that's what people are talking about. You know, garlic could be significant as well. And it, with the fire energy, yo, did they get enough with this North Node energy, with this fire? Whatever you do is hot. Gives the flash energy. You just come through and you just leave a trail of fire, a trail of fucking heat. Que no pepe la sieta. Yo, the North Node with Destiny, with the Bishop C.H. Mason, that's the Hierophant energy. You are, my God, my God. Bitch, you out here doing big things. Memphis could be significant. Something about a spiritual baptism is significant. Divine connection, cedar or mustard could also be significant. This is you're having a level up. You're having a level up and people think you're, look at this. This is the energy that you are in. Protected, sitting at home, trying to, thinking of a master plan. And this is what people think you're doing. This is what you're doing and this is what people see. This bitch always out there. Horses could be significant too. Horseback riding. Oh, travel with horseback riding could be significant. But no, you're here doing your thing and people think you're out here showing your ass. You may speak a spiritual connection. You have a very strong spiritual connection. I said you might speak a spiritual connection. You may have speak a spiritual language. It says that here on the side. Something about leading the path. It said leading the path, but I saw leading the pack. In service. Leading the pack. So you're that individual that people throw you out to the wolves. They throw you to, and they thought you were going to be a doobie. Maybe people thought you weren't going to be shit. Que don't feel that with this energy here, the opposite would be someone who's insecure, someone who's jealous, someone who's abusive, hot-tempered. It gives like people thinking that your passion is something that it isn't. Quitando fiesta. But they, and the strength, and stop. Que tú no quieras, baby. Baby. We got the Hierophant, with you out here leveling up. Spiritual teacher. You can be guiding people. You're a muse. This is muse energy. Something about que tú no quieres, exceto no quiera. An offering could be significant. An offering doesn't have to be something you leave on an altar. An offering could be something you ingest yourself. Have a drink with your ancestors. Pour out a little liquor for them. Take the shot yourself. You are also the altar. Then we have the strength card. You're soft, but also fierce. People can't fuck with you. You have this inner strength about you that it's just like, wow. And this says influencer. So whatever it is you're destined to do, you're to help and influence others. Chamomile could be significant. And your natural enemies are humans. Natural, so there are other humans out here that want to tear you down. But you're heavily protected. This is the star energy with hope. The grandchildren. This is being held by your ancestors, being protected by your ancestors, not having to worry about things energetically, because look at all the eyes around her that are protecting her. Pequeno fiesta, something could be significant about, I want to say with a mirror. Esto no tierra. I know they tell you should cover your mirrors and shit. Esto no pieta no sea na tierra. I have a mirror right in front of my bed. So I have the Eye of Horus above my bed. So that reflects back to whatever energy wants to try to infiltrate what I got going on. So that could be significant for someone. We have an Aquarius, a Taurus, and a Leo. Aquarius. Oh, wow. This is all the, one more would be significant, and that would be Scorpio. But this is all the signs the fixed signs that are on the World card and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like something is fixed. Your energy is fixed. And these are all major arcanas. It's like someone can't come in and fuck you over because your energy is too strong. It's too powerful. With the Emperor out here, a natural leader, someone who's ready for anything, meaning, and it says spirit guide. So either you are a spirit guide or you have a spirit guide that doesn't play about you, or just the energy. The energy you put out is the energy you get back. If you are in this North Node energy, it will be like with religious people when they all saying, you submitting to God and you are allowing him to lead your life. This is you allowing your destiny to lead you, your inner God, your inner G to lead you. And because of that, I don't know, it feels very strong. Like I don't want to say you can't be fucked with, but it's fixed energy. So fixed energy doesn't change. It's stubborn energy. Trying to like get out a stubborn stain. They can't they can't get you out of their systems. Then we have the Ace of Coins. This is you getting some type of new opportunity. This could deal with marriage. This could deal with a job. Yeah, don't get our coins. All 6th house energy. All tangible things. Your health is improving, whether this is inside or outside. Also physically, you could be glowing up is the word I want to say. Pomegranates could be significant. Pomegranates is about good luck and abundance as well, wisdom. So you're very wise, very smart. Good omens, a windfall. This says inheritance too. So the Ace of Coins and the 9 of Coins equal the 10. Yo, what the fuck are you out here doing, mamas? Or dada? So the dadas. Irish bread could be significant as well. You out here doing big things. Big things. And then we have the two of baskets. This is this could be friends. This could be love. This is someone you have mutual respect for, romance. You grow together, you build together. What the hell? Your life is looking, that's what people are talking about. You overall are the shit. Que no fear that it can't get no better than you. 2028 could be significant. It can't get no better than you. Shit. Yo. Look at the Ace of Coins coming back out with the Strength card and the Daughter of Knives. You can do something. People see you doing something with mediumship. You do something with a Ouija board, or you definitely speak to spirits. Yarrow is significant. I think that is a plant. If I'm not, look. And the grand, like you, get them to feel that. Your dreams are protected. With these dreams here, we have miracle, inner child, hope, and star. You are here to share your knowledge, share your dreams, share Neptune is 12th house, your divine connection. You're to show who you are in this world, to fully show who you are. And again, we have, get them to feel that someone who speaks a spiritual language. So you either, the way you channel messages is significant, or you can have, like myself, a special language that you speak. This is a very powerful, swift, get down no fear, the delivery of spiritual messages. So everything you say seems to be something that's channeled from the divine. Like your connection to the divine is something that can't be replicated. It can't be denied. It can't be falsified. These are a lot, and we're not taking them, but look. You got a new start, something about the past, the magician energy, something about the truth. I just want to shuffle it up because those stayed, and we didn't really have the bottom card, and that was my fault. Ay, noche de fiesta, baby, the world. We talked about the world with the garden. Yo, you did it. Something that you are doing or did. People can't deny this energy here. They can't stop looking at you. They can't stop watching you. They want to understand you, and they can't, because the energy is just too magnetic. It's too something that hasn't been seen. It's almost like trying to understand Lucy, right? The movie Lucy. That was the name of the movie, right? Quito no fiesta. The King of Bones. That's the King of Pentacles. That's this Ace of... Oh, and it came back out. Breaking generational curses. You out here, Quito no fiesta. Quito no manatera. Passing down things to maybe your children or people who will or come after you. Generations. This could be nieces and nephews. This could be people that you like just encounter that are younger than you or have come after you. You are somebody to be looked up to and to be respected. And with the King of Pentacles, you're gonna be very wealthy if you aren't already. Oh my God. There could be someone trying to stop it or block that with the Two of Swords. Let's get one for each of these. I don't typically use these because you have to kind of understand the TV show. Well, for me, it's easier for me to relate things to each other that way. And I don't want to have to keep looking in the book. But we have the Five of Pentacles here. You could have come from a place that was, yes, with Judgment at the bottom. You could have come from a place of lack with the Five of Pentacles. This is like living paycheck to paycheck. This is feeling left out or being put out. This could be not having enough, not feeling like you're enough. But this with this Nine of Coins doesn't even relate. It's like going from one extreme to the other. So this could be people talking about how extreme your change was. And not change, how extreme your coming back home was. because ideally you came back home to self. You were always there in this body, in this meat suit, but it was like readjusting because of what you experienced in this 3D world. And these are all earth energy. So this is stuff that is happening in the tangible. This is really people wondering what the fuck you got going on and how you got it going on with the Judgment and the Two of Cups. How do you have this connection with the divine? Clinking cups, like an agreement. Something about a judgment over an agreement could be significant. When I look at this red in the background, it looks like a Ferris wheel. Something going around and around. So there could have been a judgment made on some energy with you and someone else that you were in some type of contract with, or you had some type of relation. You clinking glasses. Don't typically clink glasses with people you... I mean, you could do that if you're amongst a bunch of people and you don't know someone. It's like, oh, boom, boom. Yeah, let's toast to this. But there's a toasting to something. I don't know. But let's get one for the North Node. Bubbling brown sugar. I don't even know why I just said that. I want some of that brown sugar. Oh, wow, the Tower. And this is bones. Bones, I think, is Wands energy. So this is Four of Wands. Oh, wow. This is a house. Love is a house. Pequeño Neta. Four of Wands, though. That's milestones. You're making milestones. Get to know you're healing your family line is a milestone. You following your own intuition, milestone. Maybe there are things you've been doing in this North Node energy with this Daughter of Sticks that have people mesmerized. Because the Daughter of Sticks, the Knight of Wands is what it would be. Is an energy that is like in and out, and not, yeah, I guess impulsive, but it's somebody that follows their desires. So you can say to this person, hey, I got tickets to go to the play tonight. And they're like, oh, okay. And yeah, well, I'll go. And then they get another invitation. And this is a bad example, but they get another invitation where it has to do with like, get it, car racing or something. And that's something that they're really passionate or excited about. This person probably wouldn't have a problem with, hey, I'm not going to be able to go to the play. Yeah, no, I got something a little bit more exciting to do. So something is also significant about your home. This talks about commitments. It talks about milestones. It talks about being at a plateau, a certain level in your life or your career that you're very comfortable. Wow. And with the North Node energy, that's really dope. You're comfortable in your skin. You're comfortable with who you are. And no one can sway you from that energy. And with the Tower, get on the fiesta. The Tower and the Six of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Something is happening with this Tower that's breaking something down that is going to allow... Oh, you know what it almost gives? You know how, like, you have a business. So entrepreneur here twice, or someone who's a property owner, they have their own. So this is someone who starts a business and like business is kind of slow. And then a Tower moment happens where there's like this catalyst event and people are like, oh, wait, I didn't know that business was there. It's like that guy that does the food reviews. What is his name? God, he was a boxer. He has the dreads. Keith somebody. Damn it, I can't remember his last name. Keith Lee, is it? Keith Lee. That's like Keith Lee coming to your business and saying that the shit is fabulous. And then all of a sudden, people are seeing it and they're like, oh shit, I want to go to that business too. And now there's this new start that's happening. Now you're getting a lot of clients. You're getting a lot of more traction. And the Fools with the new start. This is where Dean and Sam first started off their journey. Something about a mom and a dad could also be significant. But, and then we have the strength card, which is funny. This card here, this is Dean's best friend, and he was a vampire. But he wasn't that way with Dean. Something about that is significant. All right. So, yeah, something really good is finna to happen for you. And it has to do with your spiritual journey, your spiritual gifts. Wow, this is like when Usher said, we ain't good, but we still good. No, you are good. Like more than good. Very creative, very hardworking, very, look, the strength comes out with this. You deal with a lot of different entities. This guy had to go to a different world. What was that episode? He left and he went to a different world where, or did Dean go there to visit him? So you go to visit the other world. Mediumship. All these little hands are around. This is like the I See Dead People card with the little boy from The Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense. You have a lot of clairs. Your spiritual abilities are massive. You deal with the underworld as well as the higher level deities. And with strength out here both times, it's like you have the strength to deal with both of these energies. All of these energies. This is the Eight of Bones. What is the Eight of Bones? No, the Eight of Wands. Messages. Communication. Fast movement. You don't feel like you need a lot of strength for this energy. Because it may drain you. It may take a lot out of you. Not in a, like I'm trying to, this energy here with Dean's best friend. It's not like he's trying to drain you, but that's who he is. So you have to protect your energy from these type. Like you work with these dark deities maybe. We're both light and shadow energy. So you work with both. But you need to protect your energy as well to make sure you have enough strength. But I think you are. The strength here twice, maybe that just speaks to you being a powerhouse. Power fucking house. And messages. Messages about your good news. Messages about your dreams. Messages about who the fuck you are. We're going to get some of my index cards. These fell. So we'll just look at them. They can't see the God in you because they can't see the God in themselves. Green. We have green and... Oh, no, that's not green. That's like a... No, that is green. No, that's not green. So we have... I'm only looking at the colors that... Don't worry about how I do this. Green, you're down to earth. You bring about renewal. You're very close to nature. This deals with wealth, the natural world, envy, someone with a lack of experience. Candle feel that a lack of experience. You just started this shit yesterday, but you're on point. Like, how the fuck did you do that? Then we have health and envy. Like, you make people ill because of the things that you do, the things that you know, how you move. Luminol, chemical that emits blue glow when mixed with certain oxidating agents. Red blood cells, violent crime scene, or aren't visible to the naked eye. You see things that aren't visible to the naked eye. Like you see and I see dead people. Okay, don't know if the name Ben could be, not Ben. I was going to say Bruce, but Ben and Willis could be significant. So, boo, like you don't need to spray the luminol in order to see beyond. It's natural. It's, you're a natural born leader. You have this gift. Get on fear organically. Taurus. We talked about Taurus with the world card. Taurus also is the second house, with house of value. Taurus is also the Hierophant energy, which speaks about your divine connection. So something is significant about your title and who you are. April 20th through May 20th could be significant. Something about, it says neck, throat, and jaw. How you speak, the things that you say. What aren't visible to the naked eye. Things that you say that aren't visible to other people. And this is why people are like, how did you know that? How do you get this information? Get on the So you know shit about people that you shouldn't know. Doing something strange for some change. Maybe that's what you know about people. Doing something strange for some change could also be you. What you do and how you maneuver your gifts are strange to other people. But you do it for money. Because that's what you get paid for. So this is like you, like, damn. You're going to be very popular and very, very well known. Popular and well known are the same, right? You don't know that. Beauty is only skin deep. What's on the inside? That's what people want to know about you. Maybe people think you're an arsonist. Setting fire to buildings, cars, homes, and doing so on purpose. This makes me think of, I'm about to blow up. Maybe people are really interested in how, like, this arsonist is someone who starts fires. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're out there, blowing people's shit up. But it means you spark this fire inside of people. When beauty is only skin deep, what's on the inside, love? It's like you speak to something deeper than the superficial, deeper than the material world. You speak to something that's deep inside. Your spiritual self. You set fire to people's soul, their spirit, and you do so on purpose because it is your purpose. So yeah, we didn't even shuffle. Let's do some of these. Burglary, breaking into a house, apartment with the intention to steal. What the hell? You could break into, it made me think of breaking into people's hearts. What are you stealing though? Look, home is where history begins. Family. All right, I'm trying to wrap my brain around what I'm trying to say. So burglary. You break into a home. A home could be the person, their body. You break into my body. You break into my soul. You break into my heart, my solar plexus. Like you break into my brain. However you do this, and you get me to start thinking about myself. What do I think is valuable? The Taurus energy. Get people to start thinking about their own home life in terms of, we talk about you breaking generational curses with the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles coming together. So you bring people to a place where they go back into their own history, into their own family to figure out what they need to do for themselves. How can they set fire maybe to their own soul? Come back to themselves. With outside of this energy here, this worldly energy. I think that is 1221. Oh no. Obsidian. Protection, truth-seeking, grounding, dispels illusions, promotes self-awareness, releases emotional blockages, releases negative thought pattern, connecting to self, forgiveness, root chakra, which is family and home, divine power, tools, weapons, mirror. This person, you bring a mirror to people. We talked about the mirror. You bring a mirror to people and you let them look at themselves. Like, here, look at this. This is you. What do you want to do different? How do you want to move different? Trauma bond, unhealthy emotional attachments, cycle of abuse, devaluation, associates love with abuse, manipulation, controlling, shaming, shared traumas, loss of self. That could have come from family. That could have come from your history. And depending on how you deal with those traumas and those unhealthy cycles, depends upon how you move in the world. And this energy that you possess helps people to get out of those unhealthy attachments. We have the frequency for 285. We have influences energy fields, improves overall health, regenerates the mind, body, and energy levels, enhances the immune system. People are talking about how you're the shit, basically. You are the shit. And you're about to be doing big shit. Self-care, self-care, self-care. Get the enough in a joining together. This is, you may be in a connection that is very divinely guided. If you are, you and this person both are very, very powerful individually. Also, Wonder Twins could be anyone that you have a very divine connection with, a soulmate. What the fuck? Oh, I'm looking in the TV in front of me, and I see something. If the TV has, you know, a commercial up there or ad, but in the TV screen, I can see something swaying back and forth. There's a window behind me, and as I'm looking, I was like, "What the fuck is that?" But it's my neighbor's tree that's moving back and forth. So something about the wind, air, communication. Maybe you're starting to sway people, sway their emotions, sway what they feel about themselves, getting people to open up and realize who they are, maybe who they don't want to be or who they want to be. But we have starting from scratch, the beginning, having nothing, starting anew, a fresh start. 360. I was going to say 360. To me, 360, like when you do a change, yes, a change, a 180, you did a change. But when you're coming back home to self, it's a 360 because that's where you started from. But you go around that whole circle and you're starting to really investigate and change things about your behaviors and your thoughts and the way you interact with people, how you talk to yourself, how you love on yourself. And when you get to 360, is you coming back to yourself without all the extras, without all the things that people say or people think, what society thinks you should do, how you were programmed to think about yourself, about religion, about spirituality, about just everything. So something about the DMV could be significant. Queen Latifah, Newark, New Jersey, Aretha Franklin, Respect, Martin. I think we said Martin. Paperwork, George Jefferson, itching to go back to scratch. Security and unity is significant. I'm going to get some letters and then we're going to go. Because this reading is already 43 minutes. 43:03. I never mean for them to be long. I swear. But they do. The letter B is significant. Look. Plan B. Someone could have taken a plan B. But this is releasing, letting go, energy clearing, cleansing self. It makes me think of the B part of yourself. Like A would be number one, right? The star player. And B, it would be your alter ego, the person that the world, that you became because of the world and your influences. And this is you cleansing that energy. The letter B could also be significant. But look, you're cleansing this bullshit, the stuff that doesn't belong to you. These are in this gray energy, which talk about bittersweet, leaving behind shit. It's hurtful, but it's beneficial to you. And this pink is you being in love with you, being protected divinely. Because when you're in this energy, you're in this North Node in your destiny. Quiero fiatar. Quiero notiera SUBU. I don't know what these initials are. The US could be significant. BU, BUT. Isn't that BU? Something about an air conditioner could be significant. Look, another U. This BS was you before a bus. Maybe there's a lot of people to be bussed away with this clearing of the energy. There will be people that, oh, you know what this also is? I'm sorry. I was watching a Ghetto Nun when we first started this reading. And she has a divine school, like the school bus. She talks about like earth being at school and you're learning and we're all on this bus together. And this here talked about something similar, this being a soul school. And this bus energy is bittersweet. This is learning that you don't have to be who the society said you are. You don't have to be who your parents said you are. You don't have to be anything but who you truly are on the inside, which is you. It's not us, it's you. When I mean us, I mean with the bus of people. And letter V is significant, a victory. The letter H, a bush. Someone could smoke. The burning bush can be significant. I don't know that story, so I couldn't reference that. But maybe it's significant to someone else. Oh, someone's bush can be burning below the V area. The number 3 is significant. 34, 43. And the letter O. Because I'm a boss. B-O-S. V. Oh, I don't know. Those letters are significant to you. A bush and a bus. Something in a bushel. Something in a bushel is worth 2 in a something. I don't know. It's some type of saying. The letter P is significant. Something to do with the collective, the community. So someone in this community that is watching you maybe has a letter initial P. You're protected from whatever it is, whatever woes, whatever people, whatever energy is coming towards you with this evil eye here. You're protected. Look, with the X. You could be protected from an X. Maybe this is an X that something happened in October. Maybe this person was born in October. Maybe you're born in October. Or like I said, something happened in October that caused you to have to protect yourself. Maybe to X someone out. XP. Something about extra points. Extra life points. You got extra life points in October. Maybe someone was trying to take away your extra life points. But it doesn't matter because you're protected. You were, are, will be protected. Especially if you are staying in this energy. And what were you protected from? Destruction, wrath of nature, force, testing, change. Someone trying to force you to do something you were protected from. And as I say that, I just realized P for protection. Protected through love. Or you're protected because of how you love. You're protected because of your heart. Third eye chakra is significant. Activates intuition and insight. And spiritual insight. Deepening spiritual awareness through meditation. So people know that you're protected. They see that with this third eye. And they understand why you are protected. Because of the energy that you reside in. P-U-S. Puss in Boots could be significant. What else do we have? Something about high school. Someone could work at a high school, or something that happened in a high school, or someone is seeing something that happened. If this third eye is seeing something for what it is. High school. Fucking Earth school. So someone is seeing Earth school is fit life. So seeing it, someone is seeing who you truly are, what your life is all about. The letter M is significant. Military, police, the PM. 4 p.m., 3 p.m. could be significant. 4:30 p.m., 3:40 p.m. could be significant. Dang, someone tried to destroy your protection. Maybe through words, through communicating to others. They tried to, yeah, communication with the collective and destruction. Like someone tried to destroy you or tried to get at you and they could not. X'd out, you're protected. 3, with the goddess energy. It's a lot of like love and compassionate type of energy with the earth energy. And then here we have a lot of the bittersweet shit. So this is like once you leave out of this energy here with the bittersweet, shit starts to look up. It starts to work out. Something about push. Someone tried to push you out of something. Or maybe this is you pushing out the demons. Like you're like a exorcist. Que tu no fiata. You exorcise the demons out of people. Venus, and you do it with love. Didn't Venus come out? No, that was, I think, the reading that I fucked up, and I don't. Something about the second planet from the, it's the second planet from the sun. So this is like helping people get closer to their main character energy through love. Brightest object in the sky next to the moon is Venus. The stars, though, is also bright. So I don't know why I just said that. Something about the stars is significant. Something about Mars, Earth, and Mercury are significant. And we have Mercury out here. So it's people talking about your beauty, about your art, about your value. There could be people who desire you. There are people talking about your prosperity. Friday is also significant. Talking about your connection, your divine connection, your divine protection. And the cheras. And the reason a Libra could be significant. I guess a Virgo as well. And I just saw Cardi B yesterday do this. She was talking to the girl, and the girl on it was Love and Hip Hop Reunion show. And the young lady who she was having this discussion with. The young lady thought Cardi B was messing with her dude or whatever. So Cardi B was saying, yeah, you were treating me like I was like shit, basically. So the chick was like, yeah, I treated you that way because of such and such. So she was like, this is the reason why. And actually, Cardi B started screaming first, what's the reason? What's the reason? And the chick is trying to talk and she can't get her words out because Cardi B is like, what's the reason? What's the reason? And Libra energy is like the scales. It gets you to where your heart against a feather. So maybe this is you screaming at somebody, what's the reason? Why is your heart so heavy? Open that shit up. Bring in fucking compassion. Hove could also be significant. Funny, because I just watched not an article about him. Watched the article. I watched like a little podcast, and it was talking about his interview and how people felt it was like bullshit. So something about that could be significant. His name is Sean Carter. So the name Sean or Carter could be significant. New York could be significant. I'm not sure exactly where he's from, so I'm not going to say that. He's married to Beyonce, who's a Virgo, so Virgo could be significant. But yes, so yes. Let's get a few more, and then we'll be out. XO, look. XO, that's hugs and kisses, right? But it's in that tangible energy. This is the worldly energy. It could be your everyday life and your job, just in life in general, and how you can bring more love and compassion. Hugs. They say that if you hug somebody for a certain amount of time, that helps release the shit from them. Maybe if we show more love to each other. And the A, betta, showing love in our A energy, our main character energy, and doing it through compassion. With the number 9, bringing shit to an end. All right. One more or two more or three more, and then we're out. Oh, yes. We're not going to do all of it. That's a lot. We'll do this one. We're not going to do these. But it gives more you, main character energy, I. And it also gives it, I is an empowering. I am, I will, I do. It's an empowering energy. And that's what the energy you're going to bring to people through this North Node destiny of yours. So under protection, we have Neptune. Roman could be significant. Nicki Minaj. Good to the name Nicki. Someone could be married. Someone could have a child. Someone could be a Sagittarius. This is the 8th house, the 8th planet. The 8th house could also be significant. This is the planet furthest from the sun. So this is like getting you out of this delusional energy and into this energy of who you truly are. Being able to see the God in yourself. Not you, but the people you encounter. We have 999 with the wrap up. Time to start it. I feel like when I'm talking, sometimes I'm talking to people who need to receive this message in terms of the people who are in their maybe shadow energy. And then I'm talking to you, the person who is in their North Node energy. So it gets confusing for me too. The color blue could be significant. Something about strong winds, a lot of arguing, a lot of loud talk. Like loud talk instead of trying to really listen to oneself. And if you're talking too loud, you can't hear yourself on the inside. The wrap up, time to start a new journey. Started from scratch. It's time to start a new journey and wrap up loose ends. Let go of what does not serve you anymore. Starting from scratch. Can't get no better than that. Then we have a victory. It's going to be painful, but it's also going to bring, oh wow, it's also going to bring about an opportunity to learn, to treat this as a lesson. But this communication, this Mercury, what people are talking, are about whatever this destruction is with regard to this community, and a victory. Something about a November Scorpio could be significant, or Scorpio in general is significant. And November is significant. We do have October and November. So there could be an October and a November Scorpio that are significant to this situation. Anger. Someone is angry because you're protected. Angry maybe because you're not out in the cold with this Five of Pentacles. That's fucked up. The letter C could be significant to this anger. The letter L could be significant to this anger. Something about a closure, a clothesline could be significant. CHO. I think there was an S, but this is making me think of chosen. Another 4. There's a lot of gray out here as well. So it's a lot of energy of healing is bittersweet. It is. The amount of people that I don't speak to and don't engage with, not because I hate them or I don't want anything to do with them, our energies that don't align. There are some people that I don't hate, and it's not like, you know, there's any ill will, but there are also people who fucked me over who also get this closure energy, like and not closure, they get the clothesline. The clothesline. They get X'd out. But there's a lot, is a bus full. I feel like there's a bus full. Because there are a lot of family members that I really don't get down with. Because it's just the way they operate, the way they talk, the way they think. And if your energy is detrimental to my growth, well, you know, it's sad to say, but it's about you. This is a solo journey. This North Node energy isn't something that you're like, all right, this is me and, you know, the 5 other people that I'm with. No, that's you doing it by yourself. When you come out that birth canal or through the stomach when they do a C-section, unless you're a twin, you're coming out solo, or a quadruplets, triplets, what, you know what I mean. Sextuplets. Unless you are a part of a team in somebody's belly, this is, even then, it's still a solo journey. August is significant. August 4th, August 3rd, November 4th, November 3rd, October 4th, October 3rd. Significant. The letter G, 4G, something about the 4G phone whenever I see this. So whenever 4G phones are popular, something could be significant about a conversation had about wrapping something up, or something to do with August, something to do with a Scorpio, something to do with a clothesline or closing out a cycle. Also something to do with learning a lesson or school, someone's schooling or learning something. Number 9, it's a lot of gray cards. It's a lot of hurt energy out here. But being able to do it anyway. And then the 9 with this 9. Like, you know you have to do it. You know you have to let go of something. But it still doesn't make it any less painful. The letter A, because you have to be on your own. You have to do this for yourself. You have to be in this main character energy. The number 2. Something about an apartment could be significant. 2A, A2, A4, you know, whatever. Virginia is significant. California, PA is significant. Something about Xanax is significant. LA, Los Angeles, Louisiana, New Orleans. I always say those together. And then with the intuition 111, encourages you to keep following your spirit even after you. This is like a lesson. Could be a loss depending on who is, you know, going through it. But I'd like to think it's a lesson that it hurts. Because once you learn the lesson, you start to see things for what they are. You start to follow your own tuition. You start to realize that you are stronger than you truly are. Yeah, there's a lot going on, and I don't know. Let's just say that you're good out here. Someone's mother could be significant. Is M.A. Is that Massachusetts? Maine? Maine is M.E., right? Is M.A. Massachusetts? We'll say it is. Massachusetts is significant. Yeah, that's all I got. All right, I'm gonna go because it's 1:01:10. Look at that. Tens and ones. Tens are the closing, ones are the beginning. Pequeño pedacito nochera. I love you, people. All right, I'm gonna go. I hope that these messages are helpful to someone. I didn't do the numbers. 24, 42, 92, 29. We had a 3 here too, right? 39, 93, 23, 32. Yeah. And then the second, the third, the fourth. Oh, wow. Second, third, and fourth. 234 could be significant. But the second, third, the fourth, and the ninth of any of those months can be significant. October, August, or November. The 23rd, the 24th. Damn, the 23rd and the 24th. And then the second, the third, and the fourth. Something happened on consecutive days, and those months could be significant. 2002, 2003, 2004. Wow, and 2009. Those are significant too. Interesting. All right, I'm about to be out of here. I hope you guys are wonderful, and I hope that you have such an awesome day. Ignorance is bliss to those who want to remain blind to the truth, and someone is blackmailing someone. Someone is ignorant about blackmail or wants to be ignorant about it. But this is the one I wanted to get to. A diamond in the rough, a gem amongst gems. Your outer beauty has no comparison to the divinity you hold within. That's what we're leaving off with. I love you. Bye. That's me dropping the mic real quick. I watched a show, iHeartRadio, and it had In Vogue, Salt and Pepper, and TLC. And at the end, all the ladies dropped the mic on the ground. So, yeah, that's significant. I hope you guys have an awesome day. I love you. Bye.